Today is my 5-year Flox-Aversary. In 2021, I took 3 pills of a fluoroquinolone antibiotic called Ciprofloxacin. That made me go from this to this overnight. 5 months later, I was on hospice weighing only 60 pounds. It is truly a miracle that I am still here to tell my story. Every year on this day, I give myself a rage date and write a rage letter to let all my feelings out about being floxed. So here is my rage letter 5 years post-floxed, 2026. Dear medical system, and whoever else had a hand in putting me here. When I first got floxed, and for so many years after, I used to say things like, how could you do this to me? How can you live with yourself? How do you sleep at night? Ah! But now, I actually know the answer to these questions. You sleep just fine. And you don't think twice about me or people like me. We're just part of your job that you leave at the office when you go home. Since you could care less about my words and my feelings, this is what I have done and what I will continue to do. I will shout from the rooftops and tell my story. I will share other people's stories. I will get other people to share their own stories. And I will tell everyone I know about fluoroquinolone antibiotics, and then they will tell everybody they know. And people will start asking for alternatives, if there is one, and taking that stuff less and less over time. And I won't stop until we get the change we need and deserve. Most people that suffer from fluoroquinolone toxicity, also known as being floxed, develop tinnitus, which is ringing in the ears, which is one of the documented adverse effects of fluoroquinolone antibiotics. For those that have never experienced this, it is a loud ringing in your ears. It is sometimes so deafening that you feel like you are going to go crazy. So that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be your tinnitus. And me and my fellow Floxies and our supporters are going to be so loud that you will eventually have no choice except to listen, so that noise will stop. I've learned that the medical system and whoever else is involved in these shenanigans don't give a shit about what's going on with fluoroquinolone antibiotics. And it's obvious because actions speak louder than words. If anybody cared, prescribers would not be dispensing fluoroquinolones as first line. We would have informed consent, and maybe most of the fluoroquinolones would come off the market. But instead, our plight is ignored, and people continue to get sick and will continue to get sick until we do something about it. Since 2016, the FDA has stated that fluoroquinolone antibiotics should be used as last resort only when no other options are available due to permanent and disabling side effects. It can't be any more clear than this. I can let the rage dissipate over time as I process the emotions, but I will never forgive you for what you did to me. You stole my life, my career, my financial stability, my independence, everything. I will never forgive you for gaslighting me, for treating me like I was less than human, and for treating me like I was crazy when I have an actual physical illness. I will never forgive you for the fact that 5 years later, I am still stuck in the stupid hospital bed and am on palliative care and still need 24/7 care for my survival. You weren't laying in bed in complete darkness with sunglasses on for months. You didn't miss your grandfather and your stepmother's funeral. You didn't miss your sister's wedding, your uncle's wedding, and all of your other friends' weddings. And you didn't miss all of the holidays and anything that is important to you in life because you were sick. I did. So I need to work on forgiving myself, not you. Forgiving myself for something that was never even my fault in the first place. And forgiving myself for feeling guilty for being sick for all these years. I know that many of you out there that are floxed feel the same way. But you know what? It's not our fault. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. That's what I have to keep saying. I wasn't sick until I trusted my doctor and the medical system. And so I'll end my rage letter like this. When I was growing up, my grandmother always used to say, what you give to the world is what you get back. And so I wish that very same thing for you. What you've given out to the world, I hope you get the same thing back. Sincerely, this is Floxed.